Thank you, Dave. 10 degrees right now at the airport, 8:03. Good morning, everyone. New details now about a deadly pedestrian crash near Balzac overnight. A 16-year-old boy who may have had car trouble was hit by a pickup along the QE2 highway near Cross Iron Mills early this morning. The boy's car was found nearby. This happening just after midnight. Two employees of Stars Air Ambulance happened upon the crash and started first aid on the boy right away, but it was too late. He died at the scene. Mounties say there will be no charges in this tragic collision. Calgary's mayor and local union officials worry next spring's planned takeover of ambulance dispatching by Alberta Health could put lives at risk. Right now, the city oversees dispatching of police, fire, and EMS, but the province says new technology and staff training will actually improve paramedic response. The Calgary and District Labour Council says a plan to separate ambulance calls could create issues for people in trouble, and it may slow response times.
With Alberta Health Services' move to pull out the EMS into a separate system, that the integration that they have with police and firefighters, it may add time to a call, and it may sort of negatively affect the quality of services that Calgary.
He has written a letter to Health Minister Fred Horn saying transferring calls between dispatch centers will likely cause some problems. The mayor and the minister will meet in the next couple of weeks to discuss this matter. The transfer, by the way, is expected to happen in April. Tory leadership candidate Thomas Lukazik. Lukazik apologizing yesterday for spending taxpayer money to cover more than $20,000 in international data roaming charges. He says he rang up the pricey bill while doing government work on a personal trip overseas. It happened in October of 2012 when he was then deputy premier, and a government legal case arose that required his immediate attention.
This wasn't new information. It was previously available, but obviously it's being strategically used at this point in time. That doesn't make the fact of the issue of the fact that this was a big sell bill any better. And it's not something that I'm proud of. It simply happened during the course of work, and I'm sorry for that.
Lukazik says his staff unsuccessfully fought to have the charges reduced. The government has since switched providers and has a much better data plan. North American markets have been open for about 36 minutes now. So far, the TSX higher this morning as Burger King announces it's buying Tim Hortons, the cash and stock deal worth about $11 billion. It will create the world's third largest quick service restaurant company. Burger King is buying Tim Hortons in a deal that will see the parent of the U.S. firm 3G Capital own 51% of the brand new company. Tim Hortons shares are up 7% in the early going today. They were up 21% yesterday. Burger King up 1.5% on Wall Street after closing up 20% yesterday.